Hello fellow horse enjoyers, and welcome back to another horsey episode of HOI4 Formables A to Z, where today we will be forming the great Bermontian Kingdom of Poland. Now I really hope I didn't do that intro for no reason, because I'm pretty sure that this is like the horse Poland path. Again, I would not know because it doesn't even have an entry on the wiki. Now I think this is my third time ever playing Poland, so I think it is actually, funnily enough, one of the countries I've played more in this series. I've probably played Poland more than Germany. As Poland, we start off with pretty decent stats and everything. It's like nothing really to complain about. It's just that we're stuck between two people who want nothing more than to see our cadaver. So I guess we'll just assemble the Regency Council because we are going to have to go down the Cossack King path. Alright, now that we have the best leader in the game, Empty Chair, as our leader, we will now fulfill the 5th of November Act, which will start an event chain to give us our new king. And I think the Rhineland is indeed remilitarized, so Germany will be going fascist. But I think it is fine because the Cossack King path, if I remember correctly, is indeed fascist. Because nothing says fascist more than a horse. Now I guess while waiting for a new king to arrive in the country, I guess we'll just do the 4-year plan here and get 10% more construction speed for 1460 days. Alright, we've done the 4-year plan, and Friedrich Christian claims the throne. Unfortunately, he is illegitimate and doesn't like horses enough, so he is irrelevant. And now we will also do Polish School of Mathematics and get one more research slot immediately. The Habsburg candidate, unfortunately today's not the incest episode, today is the horse episode. We desire another. Crown Prince Michael of Romania, we're not trying to do Poland Romania, that was like a year ago. We cannot risk our relations with Romania. And now that we've done Polish School of Mathematics, we will now do the Central Region Strategy and get 2 more civies. Alright, now we've done Central Region Strategy, and finally the Cossack King has arrived. A mad idea, but these are mad times. We have our king. And now we have Pavel Bermont-Avalov as our leader, who has 15% more cavalry attack, 15% more cavalry defense, and just 5 war gold time. Bro loves horses a bit too much. And speaking of horses, this episode is sponsored by umamusume. Pretty dirt. I wish. I really wish it was, but it's not. Please, Side Games, if you're watching this, please sponsor. Please, I'll do anything. Alright, next I guess we'll do Restore the Bermontians, in which we get 2 more field marshals and 4 new units. Chilean fascists wants our support. I swear, if you ask for more than 5,000 people, actually that's pretty reasonable. But also, then again, Chile, you're like on the other side of the world. I don't really care about you, to be honest. They have no need for our assistance. They're not horse-pilled like us. And now that we've restored the Bermontians, I guess we'll do prepare for the next war, because I think Germany's still gonna try to invade us, because I don't think they like us very much. And now that we've done prepare for the next war, we still cannot do demand Lithuania, because we do need 400k manpower on the field. So I guess now we will do the new Polish industry and get 2 military factories. And now that we have done the new Polish industry and gotten 2 military factories, we will now do invest in the old Polish region, which gives us 1 more military factory as well. The anti-Comintern Pact, if we join, will Germany like us a bit more? No, they still despise us and want us dead. Okay, it's fine, it's whatever. Oh, the peasant strike. Ah, shit, I completely forgot that that was a plot point in Poland. Oh no. Okay, we might have to stop this focus and just focus on getting the peasant strike out of the country. Shameless shill time. Oh, we hit 60k, so I can't use the usual subscriber shilling message, but please subscribe. At 70k, I'll do something funny. I don't know what yet though. Okay, just subscribe, please. We'll do fill the railway gaps right now. I might have to restart if I get a big peasant strike, because we will definitely not be ready for a Soviet or German invasion if we get a bunch of broke people striking in our country. Also, Lithuania is in a civil war. I'm going to end it all. It had to be Soviet Lithuania too, out of all possible civil wars. Next we're gonna do agrarian reform, which apparently just removes the peasant strike. It says it delays it like right above, but then right below it says remove the peasant strike. So I'm assuming, I hope that it removes it. Yes, hopefully. All right, we've done agrarian reform. Are the peasants still striking? Okay, thank God. Actually, that leads to us investing in Eastern Poland, giving us 3 civilian factories in 1 milli, so that's pretty good actually. Maybe making life better for the Brokies actually was good for our country. All right, and even if the demand Lithuania got bypassed, we still can't do demand Slovakia or governor of Livonia because we still don't have like 500k manpower in the field, which is fair. Next, I guess we'll do new military academy because we do probably want some doctrines if we don't want to get killed immediately. And now that we've done new military academy, we'll now invest in the old Polish region, get 1 more military factory. And now that we've invested in the old Polish region, standardization of equipment. Romania wants to restore de-alliance. That's super vague. What are you talking about? Oh, I just guarantee Romania. I just guarantee that's just gonna bring me into war with the Soviets. Also, what does this mean? Is it only us who guarantee Romania and they don't guarantee us? What's the point of this? I guess we can do I guess we can just say a reasonable request. Do they guarantee us? Okay, yeah, they guarantee us as well. Sure, I guess. Now that we've done standardization of equipment, we will do Plan West, which gives us more land for construction speed. And Joseph Stalin just got a assassinated. I don't know if that's good for us or bad. I think this means they're going to go into a civil war in like T-minus 2 minutes. The Soviet coup d'etat. Okay, well, you know, hopefully with all this political instability in the Soviet Union, they realize the power of friendship, and hopefully they realize that maybe you don't have to kill Poland, you know, you can just coexist. Now that we've done Plan West, we will now do modernize congressional factories and get 2 military factories and 2 civies. Who the f are you? I have never seen this Semyon Budyani. Who are you, my guy? Okay, well, hopefully he likes Poland. I don't know. He has a large mustache. You know who else has a? Okay, I was gonna say who else has a large mustache. We have a pretty small mustache. Yeah, they might kill us for that. I don't know. I don't like where this world is heading. I'll tell you that much. Now that we've modernized congressional factories, army modernization. Okay, Austria has been Anschlussed. Everything is going according to plan for the Germans, and that is really not good for us. All right, next we're gonna do National Defense Fund and get minus 35 consumer goods for 720 days. Alright, we've done the National Defense Fund, and look at that! Germany declared war on Czechoslovakia. That's not good. That's really not good for us. Alright, now that we've done National Defense Fund, I'm extremely scared of Germany, so maybe we will do local Western plans. And now Germany's also at war with Romania. Okay, this might be a bit more of a slog for them, and if France also gets dragged into this somehow, actually, if we can also just jump the Germans right now, this might be very funny. Also, let's convert all of our infantry. I don't know what took over me. I don't know why we're having infantry in our army. This is absolutely fucking unacceptable and disgusting. Oh, the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact. Okay, Germany needs to die. I'm sorry. They just really need to die. We cannot fight the Germans and the Soviets at once. That is simply not happening. It's too bad, Germany. I think we could have been friends. Let's do Central Defense of Poland. It gives us less infantry equipment production cost and more land fort construction speed. Czechoslovakia, just hold on. You just have to hold on a bit more. They're guaranteed by Japan. I don't care. I'm gonna die otherwise. Let's ask for military access from Czechoslovakia, from Romania as well. And we're immediately gonna try to take Königsberg here. Alright, a few encirclements in Königsberg here. And there we go. We've taken the port there. Fantastic. Great, great, great. I like how the only reason we can't join the Czech Entente is because we generated too much world tension compared to the faction. We declared war on the Third fucking Reich. We saved your ass. You'd be dead by now. In fact, you might still die here. And there we go. Königsberg has been completely cleared. Oh, cavalry's so good. It's so fast. Oh shit, civil war in Germany. Okay, that's really good. I don't know if they'll be able to make that big of an impact, but thank you, Wilhelm IV. Because right now, our lack of air is really making us suffer. But a whole ass civil war should be able to alleviate our troubles a bit. We couldn't even complete the encirclement because of their air supremacy. Next, we're going to expand Krakow Industries, get 1 military factory and 1 civilian factory. Also, Japan, why are you sending so many fucking divisions to Germany? Come on, man. No one is asking you to try this hard. I promise you. Nobody. Alright, and we're pushing up north here. We still can't encircle them down here, by the way. And a pretty big encirclement over here. Probably should have invested in anti-air for my divisions because, damn, our lack of air is killing us. Alright, well, Berlin has fallen. I kind of missed it, but it happened. Oh, I forgot that focuses existed. Modernized Galician industry, sure. Okay, so I was gonna do professional officer corps because that is what I usually go for. However, proper heritage has a horse on it, so we're gonna have to go with proper heritage. I don't even know what it does. All right, so now we've united with the German Empire here, and now this is a pretty damn big encirclement, I think. Nice. And for some reason, Italy is also involved. Oh, they joined the Czech Entente. Oh yeah, Germany's so cooked. And huge encirclement of German and Japanese troops here. We will make the Japanese regret they even came to Germany, or guaranteed them for that matter. Okay, so I was very focused on doing these encirclements. However, I think I just saw something very concerning. Why the fuck is the German Empire in Comintern? I guess we'll just finish off Germany, you know. They do seem to be in pains. I think it's the nicer thing to just kill them. And also now we will do expand the University of Warsaw, get 1 more research slot. Alright, the German Reich has finally capitulated, thank God. And I'm assuming I still have to kill Japan. Yep, Japan. And why is so much of South America in the Axis? What the hell? I mean, I could make the funny, like, Hitler went to South America, haha joke, but it doesn't seem to be a joke. Alright, next I think we're going to do Complete Plan West, because I think I might want to do Plan East, just in case the Soviet Union invades me. And we're gonna clear out this final pocket in Europe here, and I guess we're gonna have to haul our ass all the way to Japan, because who else is gonna? I mean, Japan is getting dismantled by the Soviet Union. I guess we can check this naval supremacy. Okay, so that's not happening. Can I join the Comintern, actually? No, I cannot. I can't join the Czech Entente, can't join the Axis, can't join Comintern. Nobody loves me for real. I like how Switzerland went the German protectorate path, and yeah, maybe that wasn't the best idea for you, Switzerland. Probably should have stuck to what you know and stayed neutral. I think I'm gonna rest my troops just a bit, because I can't really do anything with them anyway. Alright, now that we've done Plan East, we'll now do a bunch of focuses to build forts in our country. And I look at China to see how it's going, and I never regretted it more. I don't even know why all of China is in the Axis, but they just are. And they're also at war with the Soviet Union. This is probably like the biggest meat grinder in the history of meat grinders right now. Oh, now they invite us to the Comintern. Okay, yeah, they must have realized that we're the only ones who can actually do things because we're the player, or they want me to send troops to the meat grinder. It's one or the other, really. Their thought process was, why waste Soviet lives on this when we can waste Polish lives instead? I guess now we'll do air base expansion because we do want an air force, probably, if we want to survive in the current day and age. And we arrive here and we immediately got encircled. God damn it. And the Soviet Union's about to lose, what, like 40 divisions here? Oh my god. What a great performance by Comintern so far. Also, we need to get Vladivostok. This is literally supply hell. Okay, now we encircled them back. That's not gonna bring back all the Polish lives lost, though. Another encirclement. And another encirclement. For every Polish life lost, we'll take several Axis lives. Okay, let's take Vladivostok, please. Oh man, horses are so fast. You do not need supply for horses. Well, you probably do, but like, you know, less than trucks, I think? I don't know. We're like the Mongols, if they were actually cool. Let's take Vladivostok for the sake of our supply, please. Our horses need food, thank you. Next, we're gonna do fighter modernization. I just remembered my focus tree exists. Please take this one tile. We need to complete this encirclement for my dopamine receptors to feel something. Thank you. Yeah, remember how, like, there was actually pretty good Polish-Japanese relations before World War II? Yeah, I think we're crumbling all of that right now. Another great encirclement there. How many Japanese soldiers have died to us? Well, we'll check after this encirclement. 500,000 of them have died to us. We've lost 184,000 to them. And it seems the Comintern's at war with the Allies. I'm not helping in that right now. I don't have time for this. Yeah, the Allies are on a war path right now. They're at war with everyone in Europe except for Yugoslavia and us. Okay, we spliced Korea into... We can probably just take the peninsula very easily now. Next, we'll expand Katowice resources, get 24 steel and 12 aluminum. And yeah, the Korean peninsula has mostly been cleared out, that's good. And how's the naval supremacy going now? Terribly. Alright, great. I guess we are gonna have to do paratroopers then. This is all because they decided to guarantee Germany, by the way. You'd think that they would go to Japanese shogunate because, you know, they don't want to be like fascist and like aligned with Germany anymore. No, they guarantee them. They are long lost lovers. And another major encirclement there. We're the best to ever do it, baby. Is this Finland? Yeah, White Finland. We're at war with White Finland? Why don't they just naval invade us? I mean, I probably shouldn't be wishing something like that, but... Oh, they were actually volunteers. Those youth volunteered to die. That's fair, I guess. Alright, we're gonna develop Upper Silesia and get one civilian factory. You know, just one. I'll take everything I can get. Next, I guess we'll do nationalist education, get 5% more war support and 5% division attack and defense on core territory. It's kind of mid, but it's whatever. Alright, and Japan is retaking Korea, and you know what? It's better to push into Korea than into this wall of meat. So I'm going to take the peninsula once again. Atomic Physics Institute now. We finally have transport planes, so let's start producing them. Alright, now we're finally pushing it to Manchukuo, finally. Our horses have free reign to cause havoc. Look at that. Look at this massive advance. We're like if the Mongols were Polish, you know what I'm saying? Another encirclement here. Amazing performance by the Polish. And while we're doing this, the Soviets fumbled Korea a third time. And yeah, we're pushing into China now. That's great. That is just so good. And another encirclement here. Absolutely pathetic performance by the Axis. Never should have invaded me. Oh, I guess I invaded the Axis. I mean, okay, they were gonna kill me, okay? Like, it was a defensive move. It was a preemptive strike. That's not cope. Alright, we're gonna finish off this encirclement. I don't even know how many planes we have, to be honest, right now. We have 28 planes. Okay, we're only like around halfway there to getting 50. And we're gonna have to take the Korean peninsula again, because you just know the Soviets aren't gonna be able to. Yeah, so you know how Bulgaria's like the Prussia of the Balkans? We're like the Mongolia of Eastern Europe, you know? I don't even think we can push anything right now because, this equipment deficit, kind of terrible. It is what it is, I suppose. See, this is the shit I'm talking about. Look, I just can't take this tile because this stupid ass British division is here. And so now I have to build a rail that goes around this one goddamn tile to get supply to the supply hub. Okay, and as I'm building the railways, the Soviets got rid of that one British division. Thank you. Keep being useful, Soviets, please. Why is this entire front British soldiers? This is Japanese occupation of Korea. Why are they here? And now Rome has fallen to the Allies. They're at war with the Czech Entente, the Comintern. They're not at war with the Axis, though. Isn't that your whole point? Your life's purpose is to be at war with the Axis, and it's the only faction you're not at war with. I like how Paraguay lost like a third of their male population in that war, and then like 100 years later, they're like, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna send 110,000 young men to die in Manchukuo in the good name of the Axis, no less. Okay, so I take a look at my China army and holy shit, what the I guess our mission is to get the out of there or else we're dead. I mean, realistically, all these divisions are but I guess we'll build a port here, here, and here just in case. Okay, we've taken Qingdao. That's good, I guess. Oh, finally, Sudamérica Regionaria declared war on the United Kingdom. That means that the Allies will finally be at war with the Axis, hopefully. It would be about time. 7 divisions, all dead. Alright, great. All they had to do was hold the damn front. You know, this pocket doesn't even matter. It's too dense. Doesn't matter. I just have to kill Japan and then China, and then this whole thing's over. Okay, surely you guys can forgive me for having paratrooper divisions, right? Like, they have horses in them, I swear. Look, they have cavalry recon detachments. You see, we are pair dropping horses, I swear. This is normal. This is part of the cavalry army. I pair drop Japan. And of course, there's resistance, but hopefully, we can still take Hiroshima. Please, let's take Hiroshima for the love of God. Thank you very much. All right, Japan should be cooked. They were gonna reinforce that, but our horses were so fast. Did you see that shit? Can I get like a live sports replay of that? Alright, well, we've taken southern Japan very quickly because it's all horses. Our entire army is horses. And the Japanese shogunate has finally capitulated. Rest in piss. Alright, now we're invading China and we are killing them this time. This time I'm finishing the goddamn Axis once and for all. And we get an encirclement here. I really want to battle plan this, but I'm probably going to lose a bunch of equipment. So I'm not going to be a lazy I'm going to micro a bit. We're doing some advanced horse tactics here. 3 encirclements in 1. It's encirclements galore in China. And the People's Republic of China has been declared, and for some reason it's blue. I don't know why they have the Xinjiang color, especially when this belonged to Communist China for a second. I don't even know what happened to Communist China. Alright, the Treaty of Rome, Kingdom of Italy has capitulated. Now we have the Italian Republic and a Balkans that is very balkanized. The Allies did not around. And we're gonna try to pull this mad encirclement here as well. And yeah, pretty big encirclement up there. Damn, our war score is gonna be so good by the end of this. Which we're gonna need a lot of war score if we want to take some of Germany, especially when the German Empire is in Comintern for some reason. Because guess what? The German Empire actually does want their German lands back. Who knew? I guess we can just kill Shaanxi as well. Who's gonna stop us? Definitely not the Chinese. You can run, oh Japanese division, you can run, but you can't run from the Polish horses forever. You can't run forever. We will catch up to you and we will kill you. Okay, this entire front is empty. I'm assuming I can just battle plan this and then I'm not gonna lose like 10 billion equipment. Like, okay, now we're getting a bit more resistance, but it should be fine, right? I think we can end this in one fell swoop. And Shibe-sama took over China. I'm afraid that's not gonna save you at this point. You are going to die. You are going to die, China. I'm gonna take Nanning and you are going to die. And I'm going to get the fruits of my labor very, very soon. Take Nanning, thank you. Do we just have to take Kunming and it's over? Please. If I have to see one more division with the Chinese flag, I don't think I can, like, retain a sane mind. Oh, there we go. China's finally capitulated. We have 50% of the war score. Oh, God, finally. All right, peace deal is over. For some reason, I couldn't find an option to puppet Germany. I can only satellite Prussia, and I didn't want to satellite them. I wanted to either have a puppet or an integrated puppet, but I couldn't, so I just annexed them. I puppeted Switzerland down here. I puppeted Greece down here. And I puppeted Japan here as well. And now Kim Il-sung is also in South Korea, so, you know, that's a thing. I also puppeted Chile here and here, just for their resources, really. But yeah, I had to annex all the German lands. Very sad, boo-hoo, I know. Actually, you know what I'm going to do now? Right now, the Soviet Union's at war with a lot of people. What if we also did that? What if I were to just leave the faction And then what if I declared war on Czechoslovakia independently, obviously to get Slovakia, and then I prepped for a little invasion of the Soviet Union. I think that's a pretty good idea, right? And the German Civil War has indeed ended, and a very favorable outcome for the German Empire, I think. They stay in the south and we get all the north. And hopefully Czechoslovakia doesn't die before we can get there, because then we're not going to be able to get Slovakia. Okay, well, they died. All right, great. But the faction doesn't seem to be dead, so I don't really know who the leader of this faction is. It's probably Sweden, isn't it? I guess we can justify on Sweden then. Well, our justification on Czechoslovakia ended. I don't know how to access that war goal right now. Okay, wait, I found a way to access Czechoslovakia. Yeah, we're just gonna declare war on them. And now we're at war with Sweden and we're gonna drop their asses. Soviet Union demands the East. Oh, okay. Well, they're getting into this much faster than I thought. No? Hopefully? I mean, I don't think we're that ready for Soviet invasion, but, you know, I'm not really that ready for the invasion yet. I thought they'd forget about it, you know? I thought those plans died out, like, years ago. I guess we just postponed them. I guess they're not declaring war on us, but they do still have a war goal, so we should be careful. Ah, they declared war. Okay, well, the Allies are inviting us, and, Orléanist France is also inviting us. I guess they're not in the Allies. They're in the anti-fascist bloc, and they're inviting a very fascist country. But yeah, I guess we'll join the Allies, because I think the Allies have the United States in them, and as we all know, the United States have unlimited people. I don't know why the German Empire isn't getting called. Maybe we should get a okay, we can't get a non-aggression pact with them, but I can't make a goddamn clean front with both the Soviet Union and the German Empire unless they're both at war with me. Alright, well, we've encircled Minsk, so that's a thing we've done. That's a good start to the war, I believe. And I guess we'll also take Lithuania, because that's rightful Polish land. And actually, I wonder if we can continue the political branch I completely forgot about. No, it seems like we can't. Okay, well, we'll probably be able to continue it once we get, like, Lithuania and shit. Alright, great. Now I think we're at war with all the people on our border, which means we can make one very clean front. And we're pushing into the Baltics. I think pushing into the Soviets is going to be a bit more tough. They have a lot more divisions there. So we're going to focus on taking the Baltics first. And there we go. Latvia is indeed killed. Oh no, we're not doing this shit again. We are not doing this shit again where you kick me from the faction and then re-invite me. We are not doing this. I guess we'll offer them military access, because they are going to invite us again very soon, I'm assuming. I like how Spain refuses my offer for military access, and now they have like 50 divisions stuck on this one tile. Like, look at these stubborn like, you can fix that problem, like, instantly. One stability looking ass. Maybe I should just join the French faction, because at least they're not gonna kick me out of nowhere, probably. And White Finland wants to send me 6 volunteers. By all means, please do. By all measures, I should be dead right now since the Allies did forsake me, but I'm kicking. And we keep encircling them. Like, eventually even the Comintern will run out of divisions. And now Finland has also declared war on the Soviet Union, or I guess vice versa. Very, very, very useful for us. And Leningrad is about to fall. Fantastic. I think that'll be the first big Soviet city to fall. And big Soviet encirclement here, and big encirclement here. I'm gonna try to cut them off over here and then isolate the Germans from the Soviets. I think that'll be really funny. And there we go, job is done. Now the Germans are completely isolated from the Soviets. Fantastic. And now we're gonna try to kill off the German Empire, and then we'll be able to dedicate more forces to the Eastern Front. Oh man, cavalry's so fun. Holy shit. Oh, and Sweden has capitulated. Oh yeah, this is the Czech Entente. I mean, I guess we'll take everything we can in Slovakia. Alright, peace deal over. I took like Slovakia and some Hungary. Obviously, you can't really tell because we're occupying it at the moment. Oh, and I think I finally bypassed the focuses. Yeah, okay, now we can assert our Western claims. And obviously, we're already at war with Germany, so it doesn't really matter, but you know, just to progress the focus tree a bit. If we snake to Munich, I think it might be over for the Germans here. What other big cities do they have? Yeah, we take Munich and German Empire's dead. Now we have to get rid of this giant, disgusting snake of Soviet divisions. Like, look at this plague. Alright, well, we've cleared out all of the remnants, and I think we've finished assert Western claims. So now we can demand Pomerania. Kind of already have that, but it will not bypass, I guess. Also, I don't know if this form will ever cores anything. I sure hope it does. And another encirclement of Soviet troops here. What the fuck? Danske Storage, where did you come from, and why are you invading us? Why do you think you can invade us? First of all, silly little country, who do you think you are? The Northern Security Pact. Yeah, this is an offensive war. Why'd you declare this war, Denmark? Denmark, I don't know who you think you are, but this is just a pathetic attempt. I destroyed all of your frontline divisions. You have no more frontline divisions. I'll take Copenhagen by the end of next week. I will take Copenhagen, and I guess they also core some of Sweden, if I remember this formable correctly. Yep, Danske storage is dead. Why did you bother declaring this war again? Alright, yeah, know your place, Polish protectorate of Denmark, and you know they're gonna declare independence or some bullshit. And Soviet Hungary is also dead. Alright, well, Germany refused to see Pomerania. It doesn't really matter. I don't think their opinion matters since we've had Pomerania for like past few years, I believe. I guess we'll complete the Bremontian mission, which is to apparently topple the Soviet Union. Already on it. And yeah, the Allies are also invading from Ukraine. They are so boned. Another encirclement. The horses are too powerful, man. They're just too powerful. You can't stop the horses. You can only hope that they don't trample you too much. And I guess we're just gonna take Moscow. It's not like they're very interested in defending it, apparently. And the front is completely empty. Our horses are free to roam the Russian plains, the steppes, if you will. And unfortunately, we cannot restore the Don or Kuban republics because I think we need to be like in the Caucasus here. And it seems the Allies are taking care of that. But don't worry, we'll take it in the peace deal. We will bring back the Cossacks. And the game has frozen already. Are they already dead? Volgograd hasn't even fallen yet, but yeah, no, they've died. Okay, well, interesting. All right, well, complete the Bermonti mission. What do I get any cores as this country, or are cores like forbidden for the Bermontian kingdom? Oh, I guess I'll never know. We'll do light bomber focus now, and I'm assuming the other person that has to die in this faction is, yep, the People's Republic of China, the country that we once saved. We're gonna have to kill. I brought them into this world, and I can take them out of it. Oh, actually, the Soviet Union is invading the Caucasus, but we'll let them because then maybe we can retake it and then release the Cossack republics. Could this backfire crazily? Yes. Let's begin our invasion of China once again. Mongolia has capitulated. I mean, we are the better Mongols, so it's not really that surprising. And China's also getting naval invaded by the US. Yeah, it's over. And once again, the entirety of China is perplexed by the arcane concept of troops on horses, as this is the second time they are being overwhelmed by people on horses with guns. I think once Chongqing falls, it's pretty much over. They have no other big cities, I believe. But yeah, it's genuinely over. They don't even have troops on the mainland. How many troops do they have? They have 91 to 182 troops, yet none of them are in the homeland. That's incredible. We have 32% of the war score. Not bad at all. Alright, peace deal is over. We annexed like a lot of the Central European land here. We puppeted Romania. We puppeted Russia. We puppeted Iran. Better not to look at it for too long. And we can now restore the Kuban Republic. So now we have the almighty Kuban host. But unfortunately, I forgot to read and I cannot restore the Don Republic because we need to have Milrovo, Volgograd, and Mikhailovka. So it's very unfortunate, however, it is simply the truth of the matter. And we also puppeted a lot of the Nordics up here. And also we puppeted Mexico. Unfortunately, we couldn't get the clean border with the US. And China is another region you don't want to really look at for too long. It really is concerning what they cooked up here. Actually, we can get cores on all Lithuanian and Latvian states if we release them as puppets. Don't mind if I do. We will now do restore the Commonwealth. Stalin's victory in the Spanish Civil War. How has the Spanish Civil War been going on up until now? The Treaty of Brussels. The Eastern threat must be contained. The Eastern threat of the Russian Federation, which probably has a really shitty industry. Yeah, sure, we'll contain them. Also, yeah, Spain is indeed a puppet of the Russian Federation. So yeah, it's not all bad for Russia. The Bermontian Commonwealth's rebirth. And now we have annexed Lithuania, but not Latvia, I guess. And that is a nice boost to our manpower. That's good, that's good. And next we're going to do air modernization programs. I just looked at the exiled divisions we have, and I don't think you're going to be able to get out of here, man. You're stuck in the CC clique forever, unless we just disband you, which that's kind of a pain that we have to do this, but sure, whatever, man. This is such a stupid mechanic, man. Oh yeah, your troops are just stuck in some random ass enclave that you didn't even make, so like, yeah, you have to like destroy them now. Oh, more, even more, by the way. Finnish demands for Nordic territories. Are you stupid? Are you actually going to declare war on me? Yeah, instead they declared war on Sweden. That only owns Gotland, by the way. Pathetic. I think we should start prepping our war against the Allies soon enough. Wait, hold on. Did the UK just... Oh, they declared war on my Persian puppet. The new Persian... Okay, well, I was training up for the war, but I guess we're being thrust into it. The only country I've actually declared war on is the Third Reich. Yeah, so we're gonna take out the Netherlands and Belgium real quick. And yeah, they should get folded very quickly. I don't think they can stop us, really. We have too many horses. The Allies had all these years to observe how our horses work, yet they still can't figure it out. And Belgium's dead, Netherlands also died. Alright, great, now we just pair drop the UK, and I think mainland Europe is mostly taken care of. And actually, they're also invading us through Yugoslavia, I didn't even notice, but we'll kill them, don't worry. No worries, allies, we will eliminate you wherever you come from. They're declaring war on all of our puppets. Oh, they're going all in. Yugoslavia is dead down there. And they made sure to naval invade us in Belgium again, to give us a taste of how the next few years are gonna be. Schweizerische Reichsprotektorat requests control over Vorarlberg. Vorarlberg, the place that nobody lives in? Yeah, sure. Alright, let's pair drop the UK real quick. And landing mostly successful, I think. We will now horse up the UK and kill them. This is so threatening, just 104 horses heading into the UK. Alright, there is no supply, but I don't believe in supply, and neither should you, because we're gonna win this. Look at this and tell me that supply matters. It doesn't. It just doesn't. Supply is... Being out of supply in HOI4 is a myth. It's like a conspiracy theory. It's what the deep state wants you to believe. Alright, there we go. United Kingdom's dead. How sad and tragic. And now we're probably gonna have to pair drop Ireland and stuff. Oh, actually, I didn't even notice. Our name changes into the Bermontian Commonwealth. Wait, that's actually kind of interesting. I mean, I'm so jaded at this point in the campaign that like anything is interesting to me. This actually stimulates one of my neurons. Good job. Can we get W Paradox in the comments, please? Schweizerische Reichsprotektorat requests expansion of their territories. What do they want? The Bermontian Commonwealth has accepted a request for control over the Kingdom of Italy. I mean, that's not really our stuff. Are they talking about this? I mean, they can have that if they want. I don't even know what territory they're talking about, to be honest. Can we land in Dublin, please? Or are we going to be difficult? Are we going to be difficult? Are we going to be difficult? It seems like we're... Okay, there we go. There we go. Alright, we're gonna horse up Ireland as well, and that's great, fantastic. And yeah, naval invasions will not stop because they do also have Iceland and stuff, so I'm just gonna garrison this island to shit, man, and whatever. They want even more land? What the fuck? They want Austria? No, that's Bermontian land. That is rightful Bermontian clay. I have to put my foot down eventually now. And next, let's call in the Mexican Soviet Republic, which is our puppet, by the way. We're gonna try to merge these two fronts for now. That's probably our priority. Actually, can we get a nifty encirclement here? That would be kind of funny. And even the Americans cannot handle our horses. Nobody can handle the horses. The horses are too powerful. That's what I've been saying, guys. These creatures are powerful. If you underestimate the horses, I mean, it's your funeral, really. Like, look at this. Nobody can catch up with the horses. The front is completely empty. We're already at New Orleans. They have no way of stopping us. Already taken San Francisco as well. I actually don't know why they don't have any troops on the front. How many divisions do they have? 372 to 828, and none of them are in the United States. I mean, I think there's only one really good explanation, right? They're just scared of the horses. Okay, now the US has locked in a bit. They're kind of destroying us in the air, but no, it's no matter, really. Oh, and the horses took Washington while I wasn't looking. Yeah, I mean, figures, really. What are the Americans realistically gonna do? Alright, the horses have taken New York, and the United States have capitulated. Now all that remains is a Republic of China. We have to invade China for a third time. Luckily, Orléanese France has French Indochina and a bit of China here. This is kind of easy claps. We take in Montreal, we take on Ottawa, and Canada should be capitulating soon as well. Okay, we've run out of manpower. I have a great strategy though. We do indeed have cores on Latvia, just that we didn't annex them in that focus. So we will annex them. That's the plan. Annex Latvia, and that is the worst manpower boost I've ever seen in my life. Does nobody live here? Let's send our troops to Indochina, finish this off. This campaign is kind of a microcosm of Chinese history, you know? Like, you're China, you're chilling, and then once in a while a bunch of people on horses will destroy you. And then you go into a period of peace again, and then people on horses come again to kill you. And then you go into another period of peace, and then, guess it, the people and horses come back. Without further ado, let's call in France. They've been dying to get called in. Let's call Japan in as well. Let's call in Russia too. Like, just call in the whole gang. And once again, the Chinese have not learned. To counter our horses, they actually have to put divisions on the border. You know, cavalry is not that good at 1v1 engagements, but what they're good at is running into empty space. And the end of China is nigh. We kind of only have to take the southern capital, Nanjing, because Beijing is part of the CC clique. And we take in Nanjing. And now, I guess, once we take Xining, it's over. And there we go. War is over. 80% of the war score. Absolute dominance. Alright, peace deal over. We are first in the world, of course. We have puppeted the United States. We've puppeted Canada. China is now called the Neo-Chagatai Khanate. Sure. I don't know how Shang Shikai is still allowed to be the leader. You'd think we'd execute him by now. We've puppeted Indonesia here, puppeted Turkey there. We have Polish Iraq here and there, and we also puppeted a lot of Africa. Polish Spain as well. You know, we basically just took everything essentially. Isn't it funny how, like, since everyone is our puppet, 99% of the members of the anti-fascist bloc are in fact very fascist? Isn't it funny how we're about to kill France for literally no reason as well? And also, for the leader of the anti-fascist bloc, you're also quite fascist. I mean, just face it at this point. I mean, not that it matters. You're gonna die anyway, like right now. 90 days. Good luck. Polish Sweden request control of northern Norway. I mean, sure, I don't think Norway's gonna be that happy about it. Oh, I'm actually so dumb. I actually core a lot of Belarus. Oh man. Oh, these manpower problems could have been fixed very easily. Well, I probably should have read my focuses a bit more closely. Man, the reading comprehension devil strikes again. Donations for the Confederated States of America. I don't see why I should give anything to my puppet, to be fair. And also, why are you the Confederated States anymore? Also, who are you sending Lindbergh to? There is no more Germany. Germany has been the Vermontian Commonwealth for like the past decade or so. Alright, well, let's just declare war on France and kill them, hopefully. Will France be able to stop our horses? It remains to be seen. Also, let's call in the Swiss so that we can push in from there as well. That Maginot Line is all red, but that's fine. Who cares? Yeah, so France, you can capitulate like whenever at this point. It doesn't really matter for me. Just give up when you feel like it, alright? And there we go. France is indeed dead. Very sad, but it is the current state of affairs. And now Polish France is a thing. And somehow his government is less fascist than the one that was the leader of the anti-fascist bloc. And now we can annex Russia. And let's see how much core manpower we actually have. Holy shit. That war would have been done so much quicker. We core like half of Ukraine and all of Belarus. That's actually crazy. Maybe I should read more because I'm so salty about that we're killing Italy as well. And I guess now I can also just restore the Don Republic. And now we have the almighty Don Host and the almighty Kuban Host. Like, that's crazy. We end out with a core population of 77 million. I had 52 million before this. I was missing out on 25 million manpower. Donations for the... I already said no. Alright, well, let's kill Italy because I'm angry. Oh my god, of course the Second Brazilian Republic is guaranteeing Italy. Does it matter? No, not really. And let's call in Switzerland as well. Sure, man. I guess we can call in our Mexican puppet. And you know what? Let's just call in all of our puppets. And maybe they can deal with Brazil for us. And yeah, Italy can't really do anything about the horses. Nobody can really do anything about the horses. This was pretty much a cavalry-only run. What beautiful animals they are. Alright, and for no reason at all, I balkanized Italy as well. Confederate States of America enforces in Monroe. Are you Are you stupid? Are you dumb? You're a puppet. You asked for donations, you enforce the Monroe Act, and meanwhile, you're a goddamn puppet. Know your place, man. Oh, look, these useless bums actually did something. Alright, Brazil's not dying for some reason. I'm pretty sure I also have to kill... Do I have to kill British Malaya? Yeah, I also have to kill British Malaya. Goddamn. This is all for Italy, by the way. But it seems our puppets are taking care of Malaya for us. That's good. Why are the Confederates having a schism now? Could they not? Could this not happen? Oh, and of course they joined the Allies. Okay, well, it's just British Malaya and Brazil that have to die still, so... Hopefully that conflict doesn't escalate and I don't have to kill the United States. Alright, British Malaya is dead, so now it's just Brazil that has to die. It's just Brazil, guys. Brazil just kicked the bucket, man. I think they cored like the rest of South Americans, that's why they're not dead yet. And it turns out doing a revolution in the United States is a bit hard when you have to deal with the entire world as well. Let's just take La Paz, please. I think once La Paz falls, Brazil's gone. They're dead. There we go. Yep, I was right. We have no wars. We kind of relied on our puppets a bit too much, but it's no biggie. We puppeted Brazil. We took British Malaya for ourselves. And I think this is where I'm gonna end it out. Pretty good campaign. And honestly, pretty strong formidable. And ironically, any country that makes cavalry actually like viable and strong is very strong. Cavalry is fast, it doesn't need fuel, and best of all, cavalry is powered by horses, and horses are very cool. So yeah, pretty powerful, formidable nation. We end up with, as I said earlier, 79 million core population. Pretty damn good. And yeah, if you did enjoy this video, press the funny red subscribe button, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Hello everyone, Post-Editing me here. I'm probably gonna use this outro for the 2 videos that come out this week. And yeah, as always, I appreciate the support that you've been giving me recently. It's been amazing. The support on the streams has been amazing. Everything has been good. And yes, thank you to patrons Remy New, Nicholas Green, Lars, Von Caver, Pengaroom, Yo-Yo, Lily Arias, Liam O'Connor, Rober, and Girafka. And of course, thank you to all YouTube members, $1 and up. You guys are also very, very appreciated. And I thank you all for your generosity, and I shall see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.